Well, you're here with Craig Beggins, broker for Century 21 Beggins Enterprises, and Jonathan said, Craig, what are some things that drive you crazy? And I said, you know what? I got at least two, and who knows where I'll get with more than that. So here's what happened. So we did what we call Level Up University this week, Monday and Tuesday. We had 57 people in the room. Most of them worked for us, and they're getting started, and we hired them. And I've started asking this question. I say, how many of you are not going to be able to make your rent or mortgage payment if you're not successful in real estate? And the answer is 95%. Now, is that good or bad? And part of me says it's bad because you got no reason to get out of bed. But part of me says it's really good because you don't have the pressure that a starving young actor would have, right? You've got support. So when you have that, what is it that makes somebody really just charge out and get it to happen? So I want to inspire you and just let you know that we have people in our company making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. And I want to challenge you. What would you do if you consistently made, say, $16,000 a month? $16,000 a month is about $200,000 a year, which is a super high wage in Tampa Bay. And I take people through this exercise and I'm going to tell you the reason it's a problem. If you made $16,000 a month every month, I'm going to ask you, how are you going to spend it? And we start going through this example with people, and here's what they tell me. Well, I'd buy a new car. And I'd say, what kind of car would you get? I'd get a something, $1,000 a month payment. I said, that's good. Now you got $15,000 left to spend. Well, I'd buy a new house. Oh, how much a house would you buy? I'd get a $300,000 or $400,000 house. Wow, that's fantastic. But that's a $2,500 payment. You still have $12,500 left to go. What else? Well, I'd go out to dinner more. I said, okay, what are you going to spend on a dinner? All right, there's $1,000 in meals. Now you got $11,500 left to go. And they start running out of things. So we got to start thinking bigger. I want you to realize that you need more money than you have, whether it's to take care of yourself or to take care of somebody else. You need more money, and this industry can get it for you. So, you know, what Jeff and I do when we go through these Beggins University things, primary aim discussions, we talk about, you know, when you're going to take a trip, it's a nickel more. This is the taping our father gave us. Son, it's a nickel more to go first class. What if you took your family on a vacation with the extra money that you made? Because if you're not working to pay your rent and your bills, then what are you working for? You're working for extra money. Well, what are you going to do with your extra money? Why don't you, instead of taking your car to the airport and driving to self-parking and dragging your bags over, what if you hired an Uber XL or an Uber limo or a limo service to pick you up and your family, load your bags into the limousine, take you to the airport, take your bags out of the trunk, give them to the sky cap on the side of outside the airport. You never touch your bags, you walk in. Is that a better way to start your trip? Hell yeah, it is. What would that cost? $150 to make the trip? And we're talking about making an extra $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a transaction. And I'm trying to get everybody to focus on at least 2 transactions a month. If you don't need the money to pay your bills, start dreaming about wild things that you could do just to support yourselves. Take care of your grandkids, a retirement plan for yourself. If you make it $16,000 a month, you could take like $8,000 a month and invest it in your retirement. Maybe $100,000 a year in retirement. Work for us for 10 years. You'll have $1 million in retirement saved up. How cool would that be to give back to your family? Even though, you know, if they're supporting you, you could actually earn more and support them and the bigger things down the road. So that's one thing that drives me crazy is it's not good or bad. It could be either good or bad if a lot of our people don't have the urgency to make money. But you can create the urgency to make money, and it starts right here. Dream a little. That's what I want you to do. Boom.